Hello, welcome to our course on web design, and in today's class we'll be talking about who a web developer is. Now, in our last class we talked about the three layers of web design. We now talked about the UI, the UX, and the IE. All right, and we say that a web developer is someone who can look into all these aspects and using the three fundamental languages of the web uh, to come up with a nice design, a replica of what you have seen on those designs. All right. So a web developer basically takes the design done by a web designer, right, and turn it into a live and fully functional website. He builds and maintains a website. All right. So you could say he also builds a web developer is someone who builds and maintains a website. So the function of a web developer does not end at turning the works of a web designer to a fully functional website. He also goes on to make sure that this website is maintained over time. All right. And he's also responsible for maintaining the technology that powers the front end. All right. Now, when we talk about the technology that powers the front end, we talk about the server. Right. The server is a computer system where the website sits on. All right. So the web developer might not fully be the one in charge of the server, but he makes sure that whatever technology that is running on that server, that it meets to the requirements of the website he or she is running on. Right. So we also have an application. So an application is what you could call the back end aspect of your website, the scripts that runs your website. All right. So those are the technologies that also powers the front end. So because with the help of these scripts, users can be able to fully interact with the contents of the website. All right. So a web developer makes sure that these things are maintained. It also ensures that the database is also maintained. Now, he also ensures that there is a streamlined communication. All right. There is a seamless communication between the front end and the back end. All right. And it also ensures that these technologies that we talk about communicate with each other. So it ensures that the script or the application he's putting on the server can actually work on the server, and the database is running with the script can actually work with the script. So he ensures that these things works hand in glove to give the end result of the client's expectation. All right. So now there are different languages we can use, or different languages a web developer use. So a web developer uses languages like PHP, Ruby, Python, Java, C Sharp, C++, and the rest of them, right, to build the application that sits on the server, the application that interacts with the database also, and the application that feeds information to the front end. All right. So he uses any of this language to build them. And in addition to that, you can also deploy MySQL, Oracle, etc. All right. So MySQL, Oracle are databases, all right, that the web developer can work with while running any of these applications over here. All right. So the developer can also use any of these databases. We have other different databases like the MongoDB and the rest. You can also deploy use Access if you want to. So but the most uh, uh, common ones are MySQL and MongoDB. Then of course there are other ones out there. All right. So now a full stack developer understands and can work across both the front end and back end. So we in our previous classes, we talked about a front end developer, a back end developer, and a database technology gist. All right. Now we now introduce a different kind of person in the web development environment, and this is a full stack developer, and this is someone who understands and can work both as a front end developer and as a back end developer, both as a front end designer, sorry, and as a back end developer. All right. So That is it about a web developer. There are so many other things to know about a web developer, but this is the few I'll get to give you. And I believe that on your own and your own time, you can research on, go deep to find out who a web developer is. So this course is not about a web developer. This course is about teaching you how to design websites.